is more. ये आपने कई बार सुना होगा. This was said by a famous architect and is of the notion that simplicity and clarity leads to a good design. Even though it must have been popularized in interior designing, but it applies to all facets, be it designing, be it food, lifestyle, health, fashion, and much, much more. Minimalist architecture majorly utilizes the space to its maximum with very neutral color palette and very little materials, but a very strong connection with nature. Hello everybody, I am Rukmini Saha from DesignCafe, and in today's episode, I am going to share with you 10 tips for a minimalist home design. First, maximize storage. मिनिमलिस्ट फर्नीचर का मतलब ये नहीं होता कि आपके पास अभी जो भी है आप वो फेंक दे या आप वो बेच दे. इनफैक्ट इफ यू रियली थिंक थ्रू, इट्स ऑल अबाउट स्ट्रिपिंग थिंग्स डाउन टू इट्स बेयर एसेंशियल्स वेयरएवर पॉसिबल. इसीलिए स्टोरेज ऐसे डिज़ाइन करें ताकि आपकी चीज़ें रखने के लिए इनफ जगह हो पर रूम छोटा भी ना लगे. सेकेंड, ऑर्नामेंटेशन. ऑर्नामेंटेशन मतलब किसी भी चीज़ को सजाना. जैसे आप अपने घर पे बहुत सारे डेकोरेटिव आइटम्स रखना चाहते हैं, बट द रियल क्वेश्चन इज, डज इट रियली एड टू द फंक्शनैलिटी ऑफ द हाउस? Not really. I say this because when you strip it down to the bare essentials, the house still functions the same way even without these. Removing any ornamentation gives the house much more space to breathe. Hence, you have more space for things that you actually need. थर्ड, बायोफिलिक डिज़ाइन. बायोफिलिक डिज़ाइन मतलब एक ऐसा तरीका जिससे आप नेचर से ईजिली कनेक्ट कर सकें. दिस कैन बी डन थ्रू अ विजुअल कनेक्शन टू नेचर, लाइक हैविंग बिग ग्लास डोर्स और विंडोज, और बाय ब्रिंगिंग नेचर इन, लाइक हैविंग गार्डन्स और इवन इंडोर प्लांट्स. देयर इज रियल ब्यूटी व्हेन बायोफिलिक डिज़ाइन मर्जेस विथ मिनिमलिज्म. Let there be enough light. Minimalist design में light का एक बहुत बड़ा रोल है. Always allow ample light to filter into the room, as that makes any space look much bigger and also brings in a positive atmosphere. You can achieve this by having big windows or balcony doors. Just उसके साथ floor length curtains add कर दीजिए, and that will give such a good feel to your room. Imagine sitting by a window, sipping your coffee, enjoying the evening sky on a cool, breezy evening. Sounds beautiful, doesn't it? Incorporate warm colors. आप जब भी मिनिमलिज्म के बारे में सोचते हैं, आपके दिमाग में सबसे पहले वाइट या ग्रे ऐसे मोनोक्रोमैटिक कलर स्कीम्स आते हैं. इसके पीछे एक रीज़न भी है, बिकॉज अगर आप बहुत सारे कलर्स या बहुत सारे डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ टेक्सचर्स यूज़ करेंगे, देन दैट मेक्स द स्पेस लुक क्लटर्ड एंड मेक्स इट विजुअली वेरी डिस्ट्रैक्टिंग. दैट इज़ वाई ऑलवेज ट्राई टू गो फॉर वेरी वार्म कलर्स, एज दैट makes the space look much more cozy and reflects a lot of natural light, hence making the space look much more bigger. Well, there is no rule as such that you have to choose this many colors or this many types of materials, but always try sticking to less is more. Remove excess. Minimalism सिर्फ कलर से रिलेटेड नहीं होता है. Minimalism is also about removing all those excess things जो आपके घर पे हैं and आपको उसकी ज़रूरत नहीं है, भले वो कोई भी मटेरियल हो या कोई भी डेकोरेटिव एलिमेंट हो या कुछ भी हो. For example, one person would not need the same amount of space as a family of 4. Having said that, I don't mean about staying in a tiny house or in a huge home. It's all about getting rid of that excess space that you might not require. Hence, the actual question is, how much is enough? Play with textures and patterns. To avoid that feeling of cold or bland due to neutral or monochromatic colors, you can always try adding more textures and patterns. आप ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा अगर textures use करते हैं, then that adds a lot of warmth to the space and makes it look much more enriching. You can also try adding lot of patterns, जैसे कि आप cushions में patterns रख सकते हैं या curtains या any other accent piece. But make sure आप इसमें से कोई भी चीज़ ज़्यादा ना कर दें, because that again will make your space look cluttered. Embrace clean lines. Clean lines वो होती है जो uninterrupted या unbroken हो. Like for example the point where the wall and the ceiling meets. अगर आप यहाँ पर कोई डिज़ाइन बना देंगे then that acts like a visual break and makes the entire space look much more smaller. Hence, always try working around even and very linear designs. Sharper designs draws in the eye without taking much space in your room either. 9th point, eliminate hardware. Embrace modern minimalism by eliminating any hardware like handles throughout your home. Modern minimalism principles हमें यही सिखाते हैं कि हमें सिर्फ वही चीज़ें रखनी चाहिए जिसकी हमें ज़रूरत है. Always remember less is more. Hence, this will help you achieve clean lines and have a very sleek appearance for your home. And finally, experiment with open shelving. Open shelving is a great way to keep your possessions minimal. इससे क्या होता है, आपको अलग अलग शेल्फ्स बनाने की ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ती है और आप इसे जैसे चाहें वैसे यूज़ कर सकते हैं. In fact, they look aesthetically pleasing as well. Before we wrap up, I must say that these should not be seen as restrictions. But when you implement these design principles, what you actually achieve is a house that has a sense of peacefulness, calmness, a lot of space to breathe, and a lot of space for what you might think is actually important. Minimalist design भले ही अलग-अलग तरीके के हो, but the underlying thought process remains the same. When you implement these design principles of minimalism, what you achieve is an interior that has a sense of calmness. You get rid of life's excess in favor of what's important. So you can achieve happiness, fulfillment and freedom. Well, आज के लिए इतना ही. Give us a thumbs up if you really enjoyed this video, and also if you're looking to get a minimalist home design, then click on the link below for a free design consultation. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click on the bell icon to be updated about everything related to home interiors. We'll see you soon in another beautiful episode on Design Cafe. Until then, this is me, Rukmini Saha, signing off.